Outrageous picks for this big game. Ohio State at Penn State on Saturday. Bill Landis, are you ready to be outrageous?
Kind of.
I just will warn you that I'm going to be so outrageous, it's going to blow your pants off, so just be ready.
This feels outrageous in my head, but I don't know if it's that outrageous. Dwayne Haskins is going to run for more touchdowns than he throws for. Is that outrageous? He's going to run for 2 and throw 1. Well, 3 total, but 2 are going to be rushing. Is that outrageous for the guy who's got 1 million passing touchdowns and 1 rushing touchdown?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm going with. Ohio State was not very good in the red zone against TCU, and I think a large part of that is because they don't have the quarterback run element until we saw it at the very end when Dwayne Haskins ran in for a 5-yard touchdown to kind of ice the game. I just think he has to run. I think he has to run for Ohio State to be effective as it wants to be in the red zone. So I think he will. I think he'll pull the ball on a couple of zone reads and score 2 touchdowns in Beaver Stadium. So 2 rushing touchdowns and 1 passing touchdown for Dwayne Haskins.
Why only 1 passing touchdown?
I just wanted to be outrageous. I wanted to make it more outrageous by saying that he would run for more than he would throw.
Okay. So let me ask you this. Do you think that Penn State's going to key on the Ohio State passing game so much that Ohio State's going to run it all night?
Yes.
Man, you were going to blow up. Then I'm going to be really wrong then. I'm going to be really wrong. Because I have a double outrageous prediction. One is that these teams will combine to score 90 points. And the other is that Trace McSorley and Dwayne Haskins will both throw for more than 300 yards. That's a double outrageous. That's pretty outrageous.
I actually think that's not that outrageous.
But we looked at stats, and you said Trace McSorley threw for like 81 yards against Illinois last week.
Yeah, he's not a very prolific passer. Like he has been at times, but he hasn't been against Ohio State, and he hasn't been really this season. So I guess that's outrageous.
So I just think it's going to be a shootout. Like Kevin Wilson, as soon as he sat down, right, someone sort of asked him about that, and he said a thing which we've been talking about, which is you think one thing, and then, of course, it's going to be the opposite. Yeah. But the idea, like he didn't dismiss the idea of a shootout. Kevin Wilson, the co-offensive coordinator for Ohio State, knows that's what everyone is thinking. So I just think it's going to happen. I just don't know. As long as the weather's good and it's supposed to be good, I just don't really see anyone stopping anyone. And I think you have 2 of the 3 best quarterbacks in the Big Ten, and I think this is one of those people are going to remember. Last year was 77 points, and there were points left on the board, and both offenses, I think, are better than last year. You know what? Ohio State's offense is definitely better. They don't have Saquon Barkley. They lost some targets, but I think Trace McSorley maybe got better. I don't know that Penn State's is better, but it may be as good, even though they lost Saquon Barkley. So I just think it's going to be high scoring, and I think it's going to be awesome. And so 39-38, I think it's more than that, and that's what it's going to be. He's Bill Landis. I'm Doug Lesmerises. More coming, and then State College, Saturday, Ohio State, Penn State. We'll be there. See you then.